Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and for those that have been following up, this is my second video after the first video I did about slashing the compound and removing the unwanted weeds that were growing. So today I began my day by just sweeping up the litters that had already slashed. They were still lying all over the compound, so I decided to start with the ones that were underneath the trees, because at least there was shadow. And in this video I'm gonna show you all the activities that a village boy like me usually does, because I'm coming live from East Africa, Kenya. And as I go throughout the day, I'm gonna do some amazing activities, but for now I was still sweeping up the unwanted weeds. They were drying up because it was like a day ago that I was slashing, so some were all over, so I started with the ones that were at least near the shade. For those that are wondering, these are guava trees, and this part of the season they usually shed a lot of leaves, especially when they are not being cleaned more often. But the good side of them is that they provide very nice shade, and especially if it's a sunny day like today. Today it's a little bit shiny compared to the other days, and the sky is clear and the sun is really out, but it's not really that strong. I know in some parts of the world you guys call it summer, and when it's cold you call it winter, and most of you are still experiencing winter because we are almost at the end of the year, which is always cold in some parts of the world. But on our side it's the temperature, I'd say it's moderate. So I was just trying as much as possible to collect all the leaves that had already fallen, because we still have some chickens in the compound. I was regrouping them as you are seeing on the screen, and if I leave them like this, the chicken will come and scatter them all away. So I was trying as much as possible to do it fast and be on the look, because if they come close they'll ruin my work and I'll be forced to start all over again. I read a couple of comments in my last video, and I was so surprised and happy to see that most of you guys like these types of videos that I'm currently posting, and that's why I keep on insisting on you guys commenting on the channel, so that I can at least have a clue on the type of videos that you guys like. But I know by now I've already learned a lot on this platform. So there was this friend of mine, DJ Sebo, and he suggested that I should take you guys to the shops, because there was a did a vid about the house in front, or the house on the screen. Actually it was a house tour where I mentioned the shops, and I know in this coming few days I should create some time and also take you guys over there and see the shops. It's a family shop, and which has been running for the past, I think, 20 years, because I was born and found them, so I know they've stayed there for like over 20 years. So I think in the coming few days before the weekends, I'll also create time so that we can go over there together. In the meantime, I'll keep on sharing my daily activities here in the village, and also learning from you guys through the comment section. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We are on a road to 2,000 subscribers, and my returning subscribers, I'm so grateful for you guys always coming back to support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss any of my videos, and hope you like the video. So apparently we have some monkeys that came on this part of the compound. So whenever we always see monkeys around, we know that they are looking for food. And sometimes if they've not managed to find food at the farm, they usually come for we have some bananas, and also we have how do we call them? I've just forgotten the name, but there are some trees. I think I'll remember the name as we move on. So because of the time, our maize, because we only plant over here, we mostly plant maize and sugarcane. So we cut down sugarcane some I think a month ago. So I think because of that reason they're coming to this side of the compound, and I just want to see if because our maize are also maturing, so I want to see if they have destroyed some maize. And I'm at the plantation, and I'm seeing they're doing so well, because if you look at this one is producing like 2, which is a sign of 2 maize cobs. So this is the first one, this is the second one. So this is a sign of a well-doing maize. Nick, did they watch ball? Did they watch ball? So let me see if they've destroyed the maize. I know in some few weeks they'll start destroying it, because I'm seeing the maize is still small. But if you move around a lot, you'll see they're trying to remove this outer shell, so that they can find maize inside. They've been doing this for almost every season. That's why today I've just taken my time to come, because they always come to the compound to mostly take bananas, and I'm seeing a couple of them are just around there. Let me just go and show you, because you also have to see them. And even my aunt was chasing them away from her compound. Yeah, so let us move close and see. So this is usually the road passing through the compound. Not really the compound, it's just a road, because we have the residential part and also the farm part of it. I've seen some monkeys just over here. The only problem with the GoPros is you can't zoom. Yes, I think they are inside the compound. So should I just go in? So they usually like trees, because our compound has a lot of trees. They usually tend to climb the trees, but the good thing, I'm not seeing them. They haven't really destroyed the farm, because I've just walked in a small portion of it, but I've not seen any damage, any sign. I think the maize is still maturing, so I know after maybe a couple of 3 weeks they'll start now destroying the maize. So let me just move into the compound and see, because I'm seeing them at my uncle's place where I was sweeping in the morning. So that's our main challenge, but the good thing, there are not so many. So the population, if the population were, let's say there were maybe 30 or even 20, then they could be causing more damage. But the good thing, the population is not that big. I think they are like less than, if at most, 10 monkeys. Yes. Let me just move around. They are also intelligent. If they see you moving towards them, they run up the tree. So this is the part I was sweeping, and I'm seeing it's so clean, courtesy of Ken. Yes. So, and I'm also happy seeing the compound so clean and neat. Yes. So, and you see the cattle are grazing, the sheep are over there. They also help a lot in just maintaining low grass. So I saw one climbing a tree. So they've now disappeared. I know they are on top of a tree just around here. Yeah, but maybe one day I'll show you one. I think one was on top of the house, just on top there. So I think I recorded it with my phone. So I think I'll just place the video so that you guys can see, because the monkeys have been really, they're not really disturbing us that much, because the only thing maybe they can eat are bananas that we've already planted. But also one thing that we don't want them to destroy are the maize. Yeah, but I know once the community are still somehow free, or yeah, living with them because of the low population. But I know once the population grows, it will force the community members now to call the game reserve guards just to come and pick them up. So they've been around here for some time now, because me growing up, I found them in the village, and mostly they were in some home just the other side, but it seems nowadays they've come to our place since around I think they've been coming here for like 3 years now. So I've seen them over here for like 3 years, and maybe because on this side we have a lot of food, because usually they just search for food. Yes. So this was the fruit I forgot. This one over here, it's not ripe yet. I've just forgotten the name, but I know you know it now. So when it ripes, they usually come, because we have a lot of such trees, especially in this compound. We have a few at my grandmom's place, but over here there are so many. That's why they usually even like to come. So I'm also liking the part that my work has finally paid off. The whole place is so neat. Just have a look. And also the fellows over here are helping me to just maintain it. Yes. So this was our lamb. Yes, this is the last born. We have 4 now, but we are calculating maybe in the next 2 years we'll have a couple of sheep. Yeah, because also having livestock in the village helps a lot. We can you can because we don't keep them for commercial, we only keep them for domestic use. Maybe we can maybe once a year slaughter 2. Yes. So maybe one in the middle or at the beginning of the year, then one during the festive season like now. The only bad thing is we don't have any ram. Yes, any ram. Ram is the male one, because all of these are female, and we can't slaughter a female one because we want them to reproduce. Yes, so all of them are female, and even the calves, all of them are female. Yeah, so maybe in future, maybe in the next let me say, yeah, 2 years, as I've said, we'll have a couple of calves and also a couple of sheep. Yeah, because if you have a farm, it's always advisable to maybe keep some livestock. You can keep dairy cattle and also the local ones. So maybe the dairy cattle for milk and cheese and butter, and the local ones and maybe for meat. Yeah, because I saw in there's a homestead I went and visited. There was a guy, actually she's a female. She has this big refrigerator, the ones that usually lie down. They are not the ones that are vertically upright. The fridge was horizontally down. So she, once in a while, she usually brings in a whole cow, slaughter in the compound, and keep the meat in the refrigerator. I know usually when you keep meat for a longer period, they usually lose taste. But also, I think that practice is mostly practiced in places where with the adverse weather conditions, places at the northern part of the earth. Yeah, places like Russia, US, yeah, such places, because they are really cold. So people are forced, if I'm right, people are usually forced to keep food. And I think that method is it's better, because if you have a lot of cattle and you decide to slaughter one full cow and you keep it to up to maybe 4 months, I think you can really have food. Yeah, so maybe also one day we'll figure it out. Yeah, so it's very chill over here with a little bit of sunshine. Actually today it's very shiny. The sun is out, and that's because over the night it was really raining, because it rained up to early 5 in the morning. It was now drizzling, so that's why I think the sky is so clear and the sun is a little bit bright. Perfect weather for just chilling. And also, if you have a lot of trees in the compound, you have a lot of shade, making the environment very cool. So cool. Yeah, so I think let me see, because our bananas haven't really ripe. For us, it's only my aunt that has bananas that usually ripe at the farm, because we always have two types. The first type is the one that usually ripe and bring out the yellow color, and the second one is the one that usually green, and people usually cook it. It's known as matoke. Yes, so for us, we only have the matoke. For us, we have the one that usually ripe. Why am I confusing myself? It's I'm really confusing myself now. So for us, we have we only have the one that usually ripe, bring out the yellow color only. We don't have the matoke. But for my aunt, she has both. Yes, so the monkeys haven't really come to this side, because they are not yet ripe. They are not yet ripe. But the good thing is ours are usually next to the house, next to the compound. So if we see them around, we chase them. And also sometimes they usually come to eat pawpaw. But I'm not seeing any pawpaw that has ripened also. Both of them are just green. Yeah, but I think every animal, I can't really blame them, because even the ants are also at the farm just looking for food. Same to the calves that were on the other side, because my uncle's place is on the other side. This will be our compound, then we have my uncle's compound also next to the other side. Yeah, so you can't really blame them if they look for food, because it's the community that has accepted for the monkeys to be around. So I'm just gonna chase these chickens away from the farm also, because they're destroying the kales. Chickens really love kales. Kales are these green vegetables you're seeing. Chickens really love them, and we always put a lot of manure. And you know, decomposed manure has a lot of how do we say, worm. Yes, so whenever they are at the farm, they try to dig up the ground. If you look, they're digging up the ground looking for the worms, and as they dig, they destroy the kales, and also they eat the leaves. So I'm just gonna take this time and also chase them away, so that they don't destroy it further. So even this fence is well done, well trimmed. Yes, everything is just coming along nicely. Yeah, so let me just chase these guys out. Look at this one, is hiding. Yeah, so the other ones are on this side. Our grass is really doing well, and it's so green. Yeah, so let me chase this guy out of here. And also our septic, it's retaining a lot of water. You know, it's the rainy season, and I'm seeing water is filling up. We are supposed to dig it a little bit lower, remove the gravel, and place it in the living room, because we did a sunken living room, and we are supposed to raise it up a little bit. And we did that because if you dig the living room down, because we want a sunken living room but not really that low, so we decided to make it lower to give us enough option on what to do with it. Yeah, so it's not really low. We only want like one step. We only want one step down. So this dog today doesn't really know me. I'm not usually at home, so now she's seeing me and barking. Good thing it can't really bite me. Yeah. So all of the ants are out, and I'm just gonna take this time also to just wish you well wherever you are, and take care of yourselves. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end my video for today. It's been a nice time interacting with you. You can also drop a comment below and how you feel about the video. But take care of yourselves so that we can meet in my next video. So bye bye for now.